Good morning, YouTubers. It's your boy Alter Tech back again with a new video, and today's video is going to be a rant, so be forewarned. Now in today's video I'm going to talk about how fingerprint readers built into the display, how they have ruined my smartphone experience. Now we've seen a ton of new smartphones coming out with these new technologies where the fingerprint reader is built into the display. For example, we do have the Galaxy S10 and the OnePlus 6T. Now the OnePlus 6T has a optical image reader, and as for the Galaxy S10, we do have the ultrasonic wave sensor. So how do they perform? First off, I just want to say this. When it comes to the physical old-fashioned, I shouldn't even say old-fashioned because they're still, available right now, like on the Google Pixel 3. So when we do have these physical fingerprint readers like located on the back, they are pretty much faster, and over the years companies have been able to make them work almost instantaneously. So the technology on these has improved a ton, and quite honestly I don't have any issues with them, and I don't think there's a need to actually put a fingerprint reader under the display. On top of that, if you're going to do that, number one, you can't have it work slower than the original fingerprint reader. Based on my experience, the OnePlus 6T, the fingerprint reader, the optical, is a lot slower than the one on the OnePlus 6. And for the Galaxy S10, this ultrasonic fingerprint reader is also slower than the fingerprint reader on the Galaxy S9. So when it comes to speed, it's definitely a downgrade. That's number one. Now for the success rate, now for these fingerprint readers located on the physical back of the device, or even on the bottom chin of the devices, these they actually have I'd say like a 90-95% success rate. It's pretty high up there. Like maybe with your hands it's pretty dirty, or there's something obstructing the fingerprint sensor, you might have some issues. But if your hands are clean, you probably have like a 95-98% success rate of unlocking your phone. But now when it comes to these built-in fingerprint readers on both of these devices, with two different technologies, the success rate definitely goes down, especially when you use a tempered glass screen protector. Now without the tempered glass screen protector, the success rate, it's pretty decent, but it's not as good as the original fingerprint readers. I'll say this, for me, as someone who's very clumsy, I've been installing tempered glass screen protectors almost on every device that I could lay my hands on, because I am kind of prone to dropping my devices. The idea of buying a smartphone is it's an investment. You're not buying a smartphone to just use it for like 1 year and then just throw it in the trash. They're not disposables. So for the success rate on these new technologies, it's definitely a downgrade as well. Now for the tempered glass rant, like I was talking about before, number one, you have to get a special tempered glass screen protector, otherwise the fingerprint sensors will not function properly. And on top of that, they are very expensive. So traditionally, your tempered glass screen protectors, you can probably get them on eBay maybe like for $5, $8, $7. And for these, for the OnePlus 6T, the official one, that's about $20. So that's like about what, 4 times the cost. And for the Galaxy S10, you're going to have one option as well, and that is the white stone dome glass, which could run you up for just up to about $50 just for one. So it's pricey, and on top of that, you only have like one option for both devices. So it is what it is. So when it comes to tempered glass screen protectors, it not only slows down the performance, but it also costs a lot. So this is my rant on the fingerprint readers on these new smartphones. To be quite honest, these technologies were not ready for the market. They still have some kinks and little fixes that they need to work on. And now I can understand smartphone companies are trying to be the first to incorporate all these different features and ideas, but when you incorporate a new feature, make sure it actually works properly. Make sure it's actually functional with things like tempered glass screen protectors and other important accessories that the average consumer uses. And if I'm going to be honest, sometimes I feel like I should have just bought the Galaxy S10e just to get that side fingerprint reader and not have to deal with all this this guessing game, where I have to play this game with my fingerprint reader, whether or not it's going to work. I have to play around with it and find the right pressure. It's a complete headache. And sometimes when you're using Samsung Pay, you don't want to have to wait in line and hold up the line and have everyone wait for you to find a way to unlock your phone with your fingerprint sensor. It's not cool, and it completely ruins the whole Samsung Pay experience as well. So this is my rant on the built-in fingerprint readers on these new devices. Skip out on these generations, wait for the OnePlus 7, wait for the Galaxy S11, wait until these companies actually come out with a better technology that could actually work better with tempered glass screen protectors as well. So this is Alter Tech with my rant video, and I do have to say that, you know, as a result of this poor performance of the fingerprint readers, I am more reluctant to use the facial scanners on these devices, which isn't secure at all. So, alright, so this is my rant. Let me know what you guys and girls think in the comment section. This is Alter Tech signing out. Hope you guys have a great and wonderful Thursday. Peace.